Hey guys, I'm going to be talking about the forces of evolution. So what is evolution? It is a change in allele frequency between dominant and recessive alleles. Basically, it means that it's low-key, it happens as a whole, not individually. Traits change within a population and it occurs over time. So, genetic drift is when allele frequency changes randomly due to factors like differential reproduction and sampling errors. There are two types of genetic drift. It's going to be founder effect and genetic bottleneck. We are going to start off with genetic bottlenecking. It is a sudden reduction in a population size due to change in environment, like a disaster. Only a few survive out of pure luck. So here's an example. This is the original population. This is a bottlenecking event, which can be like an earthquake, flood, or fire, that will then leave a small random assortment of survivors. These do not make up the actual genetic makeup of the initial population, but will leave a smaller variation among the surviving individuals. And this is, like I said, out of pure luck. It's not because they have certain traits that made them survive. Now the next one is founder effect. It is when a few individuals, known as a subgroup from a population, start a new population within a different population that is not the original population. Now let me clarify. So in this example, this is like land, right? And this is an island that is isolated. So, due to external factors like a storm, the beetle will migrate to this island unwillingly and will start a new population there. Now, gene flow is similar to that of the founder effect. It is when a population A and population B never associate, but then there is one from population A that goes over to population B and exchange genes by interbreeding. So here's another example. So as you can see, this is a western deer population, the eastern deer population. The mountains are in the middle. So a deer from the western population will pass over to the eastern population. And this is a voluntary migration, not like the founder effect, which is involuntary. So therefore, it will interbreed with this new population, and it will not start a new population, it will just be joining one. Natural selection. It's a theory on how evolution occurs by Darwin. It is when members of the species die out more quickly. Here's an example. So a giraffe with a longer neck will survive longer than those giraffes with a smaller neck, just because it will be able to reach higher trees, meaning more access for food. Okay, and the last one will be mutations. They can vary from small to large. Small mutation is like a point mutation which can occur at a single point on a DNA strand. An example, sickle cell anemia. I briefly explained this on my last YouTube video on decoding. And then a large mutation will change the genetic code that creates a new genetic material during meiosis. For example, Down syndrome or Turner syndrome. Mutations can be caused by external factors which bring about evolution. And these are all the forces of evolution. Thank you guys.